master on the beat, boy.
Welcome to Sector 1D, home of the legendary bounty hunter one for Forsaken Gaming. Sit back and enjoy the show.
It's one Forsaken Gaming in Sector 1FG. 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 Sector 1FG. Sector 1FG. Let me tell you about my boy DAVID. There ain't a Metroid game that he can't beat. Let's talk about the original, yeah, the OG. He beat Ridley, Kraid him in the brain with ease. On Metroid 2, he flew the planet SR388, and every time he plays it, he makes it look like a piece of cake. He beat the queen so clean, yeah, he sealed her fate. The next thing that he seen was Squishy's birthplace. In Super Metroid, they kidnapped his baby from the space station, so he quickly went back to Zebis with no hesitation. The evil mother brain had more sub-bosses waiting, but in the end, it was Squishy who saved him. On Metroid 4, he got that fusion with the DNA. Little shop of horses in the shadows doesn't wanna play. The ex-parasite eventually saved the day. And Metroid Dread, yeah, that's a story for another day. It's one Forsaken Gaming in Sector 1FG. 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 Sector 1FG. Sector 1FG.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to Sector 1FG. I am One Forsaken Gaming, and today we're going to be doing some no-death run attempts on Contra and Super C on the Nintendo Famicom. I'm actually playing this off of my NES today. I had my my console hooked up last night. I was playing some Journey to Silius as well as Kid Nicky. Just getting a little bit of extra practice for the league, so I am using my NES today, not my Famicom console, so just a quick heads up on that. I have a little adapter that allows me to plug in the Famicom cartridges, so I can actually use them on my NES. So anyway, we're playing off my NES today. But good morning, Cripzilla, or afternoon to you, and good morning, Bakers in the house. And yeah, that's what's in store for today, but just also to let you guys know that this will be the final time that I will be using this version of my intro, and my outro will also be different starting tomorrow. Tomorrow is the debut for Season 9 of the Retro Gaming League, and we will be starting with Strider 2 tomorrow as I try to, as I go into my title defense for being the Season 8 champion. So I'm kind of nervous to get things started, but we're gonna give it our best and all that. But anyway, that's for tomorrow. But for today, we've got Contra. So let's go ahead and jump into this. He actually went to bed at a decent hour. I did too, actually. I was only up till about 10 o'clock last night. And I actually didn't wake up until about 3:30 this morning, so that's a lot of sleep for me. 5.5 hours straight, I was out. And I woke up, saw it was 3:30. My alarm was gonna wake me up about 4:15, and I said, nope, I'm gonna go back to bed for another 45. So I got actually a little over 6 hours of sleep last night. I'm really happy about that. Just saying. I don't sleep for 6 hours straight. I never do. So that just felt good. Alright, we're gonna skip all this. But today is actually going to be quite interesting because we have at local retro stores there's a game swap. But there's two stores are actually going to be, we're going to be having some fun today because We have, I shot it twice. One place is having a game swap, and then the other one is actually having their version of game swap, but it's also they are having a special guest at their place. It's a celebrity, kind of, I guess, so to speak. I forget his last name, but it's one of the actors who played in the original Resident Evil video game for the PlayStation. Charlie, I forget his last name. He's gonna be there, and I'm gonna see if I can find a copy of the original Resident Evil and see if I can have him sign it. Went to bed shortly past midnight, woke up at 4, couldn't get anybody back to sleep. I hear ya. That's me almost every night. Not me stealing your lives. Well, if this is a no death run, you can steal you would be able to steal as many as you wanted. I really wouldn't care at this point. But yeah, so he's gonna be there. I don't know if... he's supposed to be there for like 3 hours today and 3 hours tomorrow. And, but we're gonna try to get that done today. And also just to check them out, you know, see what I can find. So it's gonna be pretty big. Gonna be a pretty big day today for gaming. Alright. Yeah, for those of you who remember, I did a 2-player stream with the Baker about, oh, it was a while, about a year ago, something like that. And this was one of the games that we actually played, and yeah, it was quite comical. He ran me to the bottom of the screen on the next level. Probably one of my best moments I've had. Let's go. Best moments in streaming, well, at least for me personally, I had an absolute blast playing alongside him, even though he kept stealing my lives. I don't need the rapid fire. Yeah, I was exactly, man. I'll cherish that the rest of my life. That was absolute blast. It was right here too, is where you ran me into the ground. Or off the screen, I should say. Alright, let's go. You were too slow. Yeah, it's called that. I don't think so. You just were just... Oh, shoot. Nope, gotta start over. I was stupid. I was supposed to stay off to the left there, and I started walking to the right. That was my fault. Restart. The great thing about like this, the one thing I will say is like when you're doing these games, it's like if you're attempting no death runs, it's like it's okay to like the game's not that long, so it's okay if you croak, really, because it doesn't take that long to get back where it was. Oops. No. I didn't want to have to do all that fancy work, but well. So how you can also tell it's the Famicom version is not only do you get the little cutscenes, but you also have not only do you get the little cutscenes, but you also have the trees are moving. Like for example, you get the snow field, you get the snow flowing all over the place. It's actually quite cool. Little added bonuses versus the NES version, which is why I prefer to play this version of it. No, the game itself is exactly the same, just those little differences. Alright, cool. We got robbed in the US version. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't do that with the NES version. You know, they could have easily have put those little extra details in there. Alright, moving on. Lazy American. Not always. I mean, look at Ninja Gaiden 3. I mean, they made that sucker, like, super hard compared to the, Japanese version. So I guess they kind of made it a little bit equal. Oh shoot, I missed it. Have to be extra careful now. Let's go. These guys are popping up all over the place today. In this one. These little minions. Alright, let's go. I did it again. I must have already killed myself right there. Right. Let's keep going. But yeah, when you get to... But I will say this, though. When you get to the fifth level with the... when you get to the fifth level with the snow field and everything, the snow can be a distraction. Because it definitely makes the bullets and stuff like that harder to see. go. Okay, so what, a couple more? There's like 3 more. Go. Okay, last time. Oops. We got more hits if I would have been on the side there. A little bit easier now. Oh, come on. There we go. Halfway through this. See what I mean by the snow? Like, they had to really probably bump up the color for this because it would have been... It's like it pauses and then it comes back. It's like, I don't know why it had to pause, but whatever. That could have been dangerous right there. Oh, come on! Yep, starting over. Ah, that little guy popped me right as I was walking through. Yeah, it's alright. As I said, I've already been doing for about 20 minutes, and it's like, yeah, it's alright. I didn't want to grab the fireball. That's why I'm doing the little dance. Is it'll pop up and catch the top, and if you're not careful, you'll grab it. I really don't want the fireball, even though there's another spread gun right here. All right, let's go. What's up, Suddy? Good morning to you. Whee! I wanted to see if I could do it. It's the first level. I figured, what the heck? Hey, I dodged the bullet. I wanted to see if I could do it. Because I knew that guy fires out 3 shots, so I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Let's see if I can pull it off, and I did. Threading the needle, playing chicken with bullets. And we're having some fun today. I say, because tomorrow is when it all starts. Tomorrow's when all my anxiety starts, because, yeah. Retro Gaming League starts. Season 9. I am the defending champion, so there's a lot of pressure on me. One thing to note if you don't know this, take out the sides with the cannons first. Don't destroy all the sensors, because that makes this guy pop up. If you're new to this game. There's only one game tomorrow. We have Strider 2 on the PS1 tomorrow. So it's going to be a kind of a shorter stream because it's just the one game, and the game itself isn't very long. It's only 5 stages. There's technically 6, but we're only doing 5. It's just the main game itself. It's not, made it. I think that one thing I always I need to remember to tell myself is when you're doing no death runs, don't rush through it. It's a timed run. It is a timed run tomorrow. Finish it as fast as you can. That's why I said tomorrow's going to be relatively short, probably about half hour-ish. But I may do some actual extra content. I've been watching runs all day. Yeah, we have officially to do our runs by 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, so it's gonna be fun. You know, the commish is doing his run today. I believe Wookie Dome, my opponent this week, is also doing his run today. Uber Famicom, one of the other judges, is going to be doing his run today. I'm gonna wait for the bulletproof. But yeah, it's a timed run. Nothing out of the ordinary. Starting off with a really good game, though. I think Strider 2 is an excellent week 1 game choice. Everyone seems to be having an absolute blast with it, so... everybody's a good competitor. He's definitely up there, though. He's definitely up there, but everybody's a good competitor. That's why everyone's gonna try to go for the glory, not just me. I'm the defending champion, so I said I have a lot of pressure on me. I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna attempt to be the first one that'll win back to back. But I have a lot of work I got to do before then. One more should do it. Go. Yeah, I got a huge target on my back. I've had it since I've joined the league in season 6. Oh, I wasn't the top seed, but I finished as the top seed and lost in the quarterfinals. And then this following season is the same thing. Yep, I saw that bullet. Let's go. I'll smash it. I appreciate that. It's gonna, as I said, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. So we got 17 weeks of this to do, so. We shall see. There's a lot of games I'm not going to be comfortable with, including week 2 and 3. We have Bonk's Adventure as well, and then we have Samurai Showdown on weeks 2 and 3. It's going to be tough because I'm not really good at those. I almost didn't press down in time. Okay. Super juiced for week 3. It's going to be fun, and that's actually what the week I'm playing Uber, so it should be good. So I'm still trying. I hooked up my 3DO and I played it, and it just, I don't know. It's gonna. I definitely have to play that thing a little bit more because I'm just not understanding it, or I don't know. The mechanics, whatever it is. So I must then press down again. Get through this here. I keep jumping, I'm not going to complain. There we go. It's not many cores in that game until the SNES version. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Give me a little bit. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want the fireball. I think that's rapid, yeah. Don't duck. That's the worst thing you can do in this part. Oh well, I'm gonna have to do this part carefully. First time I've ever not gotten the bulletproof right there. That guy just jumped right into the wall. Aw. Not that I need the spread, I already have one. This one's really making me where I have to work for this, because that guy could have shot me, like, right there. Got it. These little cutscenes beforehand. Seems like this is another way how you can tell. How the floor is all moving and everything. This is definitely the Famicom version. Take top side to be safe. Let's go here. Let me just get rid of one more of these little pods. There we go. There it is. No death run. Complete. Yeah. I didn't think I was going to get it done that quickly. Do you get these little extra cutscenes? What's up, missiles? How you doing, man? Saw you got a new PB on Metroid. GG's. Can I get a shout out to Missiles, please? Thank you, Baker. Because I know you've been hovering around like 14, 15 minutes, and then you went just over 10 minutes. I was like, whoa. Yeah, man, that's quite an accomplishment for that, dude. That's crazy. I'm lucky if I can do it in like less than a half an hour. I'm a casual when it comes to Metroid. But GG's, man, congrats on that. Definitely up there with like Ducati and all the other ones. Right. Alright, well, I'm gonna jump over to Super C, I guess, since I'm kind of done with this one. Although Contra is generally a lot quicker game anyway. It's like Ninja Gaiden, it's like you can go through these things like super quick. But yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna switch over to Super C since we're able to accomplish it. See, here's my little adapter that I use for it. I do like the fact that it does do that. So see, it's this little Famicom game just flips right in there. Didn't have a 30-man code. Yeah, it was like a 10-man code in this. It was only 10 men. I don't even remember what the code is anymore. That's why I like. After a while, it's like I couldn't even get it to... I couldn't even remember what it was. And I was like, yeah, forget this. But now, this game here is the exact same thing as the NES. There's nothing different about this one. This game is exactly the same as the NES version. I'm really, like I said, I'm really looking forward to today, though, because I want to see if I can get my picture with Charlie. As I said, I forget his last name, but he's the original actor for the original Resident Evil game, for the one who played Chris Redfield. He's going to be in Campbell, California today, so if you're around... Oh, shoot, I missed... No, I didn't. Okay, cool. He's going to be around. He's going to be at the Retrofix. Oh! I stood up way too soon. Don't need cheat codes. Yeah. I stood up way too early. I had way more than enough time to stand on that, to stand up and get that thing, get that dude taken care of, and I got a little too trigger happy. Whew! Almost bit one already, jeez. There were 3 dudes all packed into one. Yeah, Kowalski. Yeah, that's him. He's gonna be in Campbell today, so I'm gonna go see if I can get my picture with him. If at the very least, you know, I can have him do something, you know. I was kind of cutting it close. Huh, the gun wasn't firing at me. I wonder why. I guess I just wasn't close enough. Let's go. Man, this first level was definitely a little bit... Maybe I say the game is exactly the same, but maybe they put more enemies in it? I don't know. go. I don't know, sooner I sent you my copy of it to get it signed. Well, how about this? If I'm able to get it, well, I'm not gonna be able to get two. But yeah, I'll think of something maybe. The other thing too is actually I actually do have a copy of what is it, the remake on the GameCube. Never played it before, but I don't know how they landed it, but actually, you can actually check out Charlie at, he actually did a fan-made film called, what was it, Resident Evil: The Keeper's Diary on YouTube. It was, put out by, what is it, Biohazard Declassified. He was one of the producers of it. I think his name is Andy. Andy Cox or something, I think it's Andrew Cox or something is his name. But they put out The Keeper's Diary, and they're actually got funded for another project that they're doing that's going to be coming out in probably in the next year or so. It's going to be another fan-made Resident Evil film, short film. Forget the name of it though. Only wish as good as 1FG wants why it cheats and saves states. I mean, you guys know I'm not a huge... I don't play the Resident Evil series, but I'll watch people play it, you know? But I'll watch people play, but I will not play them myself. I'd get too much anxiety. Let's go. Can't stomach the new Resident Evil games. Resident Village really scared the crap out of you. Can you imagine playing the new one, Requiem, that's coming out next year? I thought it was quite interesting that they're going to re-release the 7, 8, and 9 the same day next year for the Switch 2. I never thought that Nintendo would actually go for it. But they are. I get angry when I'm startled, yeah. Nope. Come on out, little guy. Come on, man. How much more are you gonna take, bro? Oh, shoot. he shot early there. You see that? There we go. Ahead of the game here. I can't handle jump scares. Yeah, I'm not big on those either. Only bulletproof in the game. And it doesn't even last that long. It doesn't even go through this whole area. Right. I'm not big on that stuff either, but hey, if there's a celebrity or anything like that, dude, oh hell yeah. I'll go see him. Even if I don't have any, I just want a picture. At the very least, even if I'm not able to have him sign something, I want to at least just get a picture. I mean, photo ops are generally just really quick, but it also depends on if he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna be at a table, if he's gonna be, you know, I don't know how they're gonna have it set up. We shall see. Always cherish your signed copy of by Jason David Frank. Yeah, that is absolutely going to be a treasure. Absolutely. That is absolutely just awesome, man. And you got your picture with him too. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely jelly of that because he is an amazing, amazing person. He took his fandom to like he took like his celebrity status to the next level, and he just was an amazing, amazing dude. You know, another person that's actually supposed to be somewhat like that is Keanu Reeves. Like, if you were to meet him randomly in the street or something like that, he's actually supposed to be a decent person. Like, just an average, he acts like an average dude, but very, very humble. Whew, that was close. Go up to the side event on a Harley. That's pretty freaking cool. Right. That's that. I mean, honestly, if you do that, that just sounds pretty damn cool. All right, let's go. Halfway through. Wasn't exactly how I wanted that to go, but whatever. Oh! Quick reflexes. Oh, no. Jeez, man. This thing is really testing me. Whew. Let me take a breather here for a minute. It's twice that sucker, just like, zoom! don't know why these boulders are purple. That doesn't make any sense. Oh man. The worst is not even yet. Oh, isn't even over yet. The next level's the next 2 levels for sure. Well, the rest of the game is gonna really test me. Alright, so I want some hydration here. Alright, there we go. I was wearing an Eagle Fang karate shirt and he was very intrigued by it. Cheers, Mr. Suddy. I do hate this boss though too. There we go. Sweet. So one thing to note, if you're in this level, if you're doing the no death run, stay to the left, stay to the right side or left side in the corner. And just be mindful if like the mouth pops open up in front of you. Ah, like that one. And then there's this lovely part right here. Kind of just take your time as best you can, but don't rush it. And try not to rush it. Now, if you don't have a spread gun, that part is extremely difficult, but... especially get one of the ones that shoots at you. When I was told it was from Cobra Kai, he was like, "Yeah, I met Ralph. The guy's an ass, and I'll never forget that." He does, you know. Honestly, Ralph does come off to me as a little bit of a, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He does give me that kind of a little bit of mentality. You know, just saying. Just a little bit. Whoops, almost got up a little too close there. I don't like this part though. You have to shoot through the bubbles. I say the one thing I mean, I've met a couple celebrities in my life and everything too. I used to be an avid tennis fan. I've met a few celebrities, professional tennis players and stuff. Because the tournament we used to have here in San Jose, I'd go to. I eventually went and got the VIP, you know, treatment and stuff. Like I would go to the event, like the reception and stuff, where I got to meet some of the players. Gotten my picture with several of them. I got a ball signed by John McEnroe. Just a few things. But I can tell you like who the real jackasses are and stuff. most of them are pretty humble. You know, they'll be true. Even if they lose, they'll still like be. They will still like autograph stuff because it's like, dude, that's their livelihood. You know, if they lose, it's like they're done with the tournament. You know, it sucks. Got Pounder just being signed by him. Well, that's awesome. That copy is signed by the great one. Yeah, the one I didn't finish. I was like, I'm done with this game. That game was just too ridiculous. As I said, it's got off to a good start, and then it just went completely south. Z Factor, I mean, it was decent up until about mid game. And it just got ridiculous. It was just like, it just expected too much. It's like, I understand your ROM hacks and stuff, and there's meant to be like that, but yeah. Let that disappear. No, that's alright, I should write that. Hate that jump right there. It's so freaking... You have to be right on the edge of it in order to... Shoot. Caught me by surprise there, bud. Came out of nowhere. Did manage to be it without save states. Yeah, that was quite amazing. Especially that last, like, the escape and everything. That part was ridiculous. It was too well scripted. Like, you couldn't. There was really not that much like leeway that you can get out of it. There literally wasn't anything that you could do if you screwed up. Alright, we made it to the final boss. The other one that I really kind of didn't enjoy was, what was it, Super Zero Mission? That one was absolute crap. I mean, actually, no, I take that back. It wasn't bad, it just, when you got to the whole end of the game, or like the Alright. We've done them both, you guys. Whee! How about that? Not even an hour and I've done a no death run for both games. You want Axiom Verge 3? I'm hoping Thomas Happ will make a sequel, the second sequel, because wasn't it supposed to be a trilogy anyway? Then he has to tie it all together. Where is my copy of it? I don't know where it is. Any news on RD2? No. I don't have anything. Not currently. Alright. Well, you know what? Since it's been kind of short, let's see if I can do... We'll do one more. We'll do one more run on each. See if I can pull it off again. We'll go in order. I'm sorry, I love these games so much. But one thing to note though, we are playing we are playing a Contra game for the we are doing a Contra game for the league this season. We are doing Operation C on the Game Boy. That should be fun. We have that week 5. So it's basically like the first. So we got Strider 2, then we have Strider 2, Bonk's Adventure for week 2, week 3, Samurai Showdown, and then week 4 we have Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube. And then week 5 we have Operation C. So that should be fun. I don't know the games past that because I haven't looked that far ahead, but just to note that I do, because I'm the defending Sonic CD, yeah, that's gonna be great too. Everyone's gonna enjoy that one, I think. Because who doesn't love Sonic? There's something wrong with you if you don't like the big blue blur. The Game Boy version? Yeah, ugh. There is a 10-man code in it, but I don't know if we're gonna allow it. Yeah, Sonic CD's week 6, okay. I mean, the game is really short. It's not really any... It's just, what, 5 stages? So, yeah. But as the defending champion, though, I do get to swap one of the games and push that to the playoffs. I still haven't made completely Salamander week 15. Yeah, we have Blazing Lasers. It's funny because it's like we have 2 fighting games back to back with Melee and we have two games back to back with Melee and or Samurai Showdown and Melee. Whoopsie. And then we have at the end of the season we have Blazing Lasers and Salamander on the 2 back-to-back weeks. So it's like, oh boy. Shoot, that was a little dangerous. Yeah, Salamander is going to be a lot of fun too. Are we? Yeah, I don't know what the weeks they are, but so it's gonna be a strategic thinking. I gotta think about which game I really want to push to the playoffs for the quarterfinals, because that could make or break, you know, if or not I have a good chance at proceeding or getting to the semis. I got the schedule right here. All good. So, but other than that, I mean, there's a lot of games this season. I'm kind of like, look, there's a bunch of games I'm looking forward to, and other ones that I'm not. What's up, Angel? Good morning. Jim Powers is gonna be a... Oh man, Jim Power. That one's... I don't know if anybody's gonna get very far in that one, to be honest. It's gonna suck. I think it's not gonna suck, but it's gonna be really rough. And Star Fox 64, yeah, another game I've never played before. It's supposed to be easy though, so we'll see. Beat it just over an hour. As I said, I don't think it's that hard. Again, I don't know. I've never played. I said I didn't buy the N64 for the typical franchise games. I bought it for Mace the Dark Age, so because it was the only console that actually got the game. I loved that game so much. Let's go. It should be overall fun. I mean, I love Star Fox. Even Star Fox 2 would be interesting. I don't know how it would be judged, but probably just beat the game as fast as you can. Yeah, no, Jim Powers. Don't get me wrong. I honestly, Jim Power is actually a. It's. I just wish you could take more than one hit. That's like my only problem with it. But other than that, I think like the graphics in it are actually really good. The side-scrolling aspect of it, I think, is really good. I think that's the fastest I've ever taken that guy out. Oh, I guess I got him. It had a little, yeah, it had a little bit of everything. It had a shoot 'em up. It had, it was a platformer. It was really, it's fun. It's just really tough. Let's let it float by. Oh, nope, there it goes. What we got here? Shoot. Got fired at me. No, you don't. And these guys are being tough today. On this run. Overhead levels like Contra. Yeah, that I said it had a little bit of everything. I didn't like it was Contra 3. I was actually surprised it didn't get more recognition because it actually, I said, because of the variety it had, it was almost like Battletoads to an extent. Actually, I mean, as I said, I will say this though, some of the scrolling parts with the backgrounds, those can be extremely distracting. Whoops. Blow it up already. I don't know why people think speedrun is a new thing. We all used to speedrun back in the day. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that, yeah, speedrunning within the past, like, I'd say more so within the past, like, 5 years, it's really become a thing. Like, games done quick and all that stuff, they've really kind of just taken off. I said I would know because I've been on GDQ a couple times. It's gotten really big. I mean, on average, they have, like, what, about 2,000 or 2 million, like, followers and stuff for GDQ. And they're playing stuff like every single week. I'm surprised he didn't die already. I've said I'm very happy about, you know, being able to be a part of GDQ twice. I would happily do it again. All the rush and everything. I mean, and it sucks. The only thing is, like, there's a lot of pressure though on you because you have to be able to do your game like speed fast, and if you don't, then it's like, oh, I suck. And while you have like 1,000+ people, you know, watching you and everything, it's just not. It's kind of nerve-wracking. Because I know my second time doing Rogue Dawn on GDQ did not go very well at all. I couldn't get that, especially that one wall jump. I just could not get it done. I was really upset with myself. I was really upset with myself that night that I couldn't pull it off. Shoot. He's really laying it on me. Jeez. Went to most of his team into the arcade game until I got it for Christmas. Had a free pizza too. Rental game back in the dude back. Yeah. This one then too, the carts. Okay, that is a slight difference. And the mine carts in this one only they take 3 hits instead of 2 on the NES version. But yeah, very minor differences. How did that guy get in between there? Right. Yeah, that's the one that had the coupon for the free pizza from Pizza Hut. I remember that. That's how we got ours, too. Because our family didn't really eat Pizza Hut. I was like, okay, well, we'll go get Pizza Hut. Since it's a free pizza. I was like, hell yeah. You're an 8-year-old, 9-year-old kid. Yeah, dude, let's have some Pizza Hut. And now I want Pizza Hut for lunch today. Pokemon Snap. Honestly, I think, I like the new one a lot. The new Pokemon Snap. I really like that one a lot. Especially when I saw that, whatchamacallit, what was it, when I had the melodic jump right in front of me. I forget what level that was. It was like the 4th or 5th level or something like that, and I was just like, it just felt like it was so majestic to see that thing just pop up right in front of you. I was just so amazed. I was just like, oh crap, snap a picture, snap a picture! Yeah, Yeah, but Pokemon Snap was a lot of fun, especially when you got to the Mew. If you're able to get to Mew. It really was something. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, nope. I jumped right into that stupid thing. Right there. What are the odds? That's alright. We'll do another playthrough. I think that's the first time I've ever had that happen playing Contra. Ever. I don't think I've ever done that, and I got greedy, because I was like, I was trying to try to hurry up and destroy him. See what happens when you get greedy? Oops. Oh man, that's gonna be a clip. That would be a clip right there. Oops. Yeah, it's okay. We've already pulled off the no-death runs on both games, so it's alright. I accomplished what I wanted to today. I'll pretend it was you that you ran me off the screen, and I had to jump. I'm teasing. Alright, anyway. As I said, this game is not that long, so... It's even faster than Ninja Gaiden, so I'm good. Yeah, I know, it's right? I'm kind of mad at myself for jumping right there, and I was like, I didn't destroy that extra pod, which I usually do, and I didn't this time, and that's what made me pay for it. Alright, anyway, it's all good. I don't care. for the hundreds of times, 100+ times I've played this game, I can let it slide. It's like I've done no death. I can't tell you how many no death runs I've done, but yeah. Like, we'll get through it. Like, we've accomplished what we wanted to do with this, so. Already, so it's not like I don't have to do another no death run, I guess. That was close. That was I mean, that part right there is a little bit on the... Oops. Okay, I don't need it. Alright, we'll get it, hopefully. mean, the one thing I will say is like there's a lot of you have like it's funny we're debuting for the chat for the league we're doing TurboGrafx 16 games, but we're doing 3 of them this season, which is actually quite interesting. I will admit I wasn't expecting Bonk's Adventure, but you don't have to, you get to. Very, very true. And we're actually doing 3 TurboGrafx games this season. We're doing Bonk's Adventure, Splatterhouse, and Blazing Lasers. So I thought that was actually kind of interesting that we're including 3 TurboGrafx 16 games, and we're only doing the 1 Sega Saturn game. I was hoping we could have at least gotten 1 more in the mix. But it's alright. I'm not looking for the next 2 or 3 streams. Why is that? Let's go. Let's go. You don't have to, you get to. Yeah. It's like, there's a lot of, I don't know, I just wasn't expecting Bonk because it wasn't exactly, I know Bonk was essentially like the TurboGrafx like main character. Like they have like Sonic, Mario and stuff. Like I know that's like their character. Ah, whew, that was threading the needle. There's just streams I'm getting to where you have to dodge 200 lightning strikes. Oh brother. I don't know much about Final Fantasy X, to be honest. I was not a fan of it. My brother did a whole playthrough of it, but I had no interest. I thought Tidus was a stupid character. To be honest, I don't think he was a main. I think as a main protagonist, he was kind of weak. No! Oh, jeez. I ran the bubble off the screen. I got lucky. I've watched like the whole, I'm doing it because back in the day I got 97. Oh well, there you go. At least I mean, hey, if you got goals, I mean, all power to you. I never really cared for it. I never really cared for Final Fantasy X. I mean, it just, yeah. And that's the other thing too, is like, the way he looked, the way Tidus looked also, like, like, the big sword just did not, it just didn't carry with me all with him. I just couldn't, he just didn't, the big sword that he had and everything, it just was not fitting for his character, the way he looked. It just didn't look right. To me. Didn't mind X2, I thought it sucked. So And I never saw X2, so I couldn't give you a verdict on it. I can tell you my brother never finished it though. He did buy X2, but he said he never finished it because he just said it was too stupid. It was worse than the Final Fantasy X. That was his voice. I said I didn't get to watch. I didn't watch any of it, so I couldn't tell you for sure my verdict of it. But from even the ending part of the original Final Fantasy X, I thought that was ridiculous. I just was not a fan of 10. Right, for 30 minutes it went far left. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. Actually, and the thing is, like, I'm not really big on RPGs. I'll watch people play it, but like, I was never a fan of like another RPG that a lot of people liked was Legend of Dragoon. I never really cared for that one myself. I thought the idea of the Dragoon and stuff like that was cool, but the overall, like, the storyline, it was way too predictable. The voiceovers were god-awful. The combat system was terrible. It was just like, I don't know. I know Sony was like, oh, this is gonna be our version of Final Fantasy, but you know, it's like they didn't really do much in terms of I mean, it looked. Don't get me wrong though. It looked pretty. It looked pretty, but that's about as much as I gave it. So I'm X. Yeah, sphere, grid, and X. So you had a dress sphere. Boy. Yeah, no, no, don't get... I will say this. I did like that part of it. I did like the upgrade system, how they did the grid and everything. I thought that was quite unique. But other than that, yeah. I give Final Fantasy X that. I did like that part of it. They gave you the grid to kind of level up and stuff. I thought that was kind of cool, but other than that, no. But other than that, I liked that part of it. Other than that, yeah, that was like the best part of it. And I know probably I'll get some hate for that, but whatever. It is what it is. Everyone has their different opinions on everything, so, and I respect that. Not everybody enjoys Metroid games, but hey, that's what I like to do when I get a chance. So, all good. It's about 13, 13-2, 13-3. I thought they sucked. Actually, what was it? 14 is supposed to be decent, right? And I never really heard anybody. I used to know a friend of mine that had what was it? Final Fantasy XI online. She played the heck out of that one, and she really liked it a lot. but I never really heard about that one a lot. But I will say this, there was a... Call me crazy or call me old school, but there was a lot of... there used to be a radio station that I used to listen to online. It was actually Netscape Radio. Heaven forbid, if you remember Netscape. Yeah, and they used to have a video game channel, and that's how I learned about the soundtrack for Final Fantasy XI, because they actually had some really, really good tunes in that game. Just listen to Heaven's Tower, I think is the name of the track. You'll really, really like that one. Okay, I am destroying this one because I'm not gonna be cute. Because I don't trust these little buggers. I mean, if this was a speed run, that's one thing, but this isn't, so... I could destroy all 4 of them if I really wanted to. But I'm not gonna do that. Let's just get them out of here. There it is. I agree with everyone, but I do have respect. Yeah, exactly. 14 is like, wow, a pay-to-play MMO. Okay, well, there you go. You know, Metroid haters don't have an opinion. They are just wrong. Alright. So that was Contra Death Run number 2. Alright. GG's. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Super C again. Like got you rolling over here. he has the tendency to do that. Just saying. But just again though, guys, just a reminder that my pleasure. That the intro, my intro will be that it'll still have the same 1FG tune that Willie Will Greenslade has composed for the page, but the intro is going to look different starting tomorrow. It's going to have a different look for it. It has a bunch. I changed it up because I wanted to see a lot of the games that I'm using in the new intro are games. A lot of them are games that I don't normally, you wouldn't see me playing, or they're fan-made games and stuff, just to kind of give a little bit of variety. They kind of show like what other platforms, like for example, Frontier Force on the Sega Master System was a game that was released this year. Surprisingly, yes, on the Master System, which has been gone for like what, 2 decades now, 2 to 3 decades. So yeah. And that game is hard as hell, but it's still a lot of fun. It's like a Space Invaders type game, but very, very hard. It is extremely difficult. In fact, there's 5 levels, I've only made it to 3. Actually, no, I take that back. I've made it to 4. The 4th is just absolutely ridiculous. I personally have mixed feelings on ROM hacks and homebrews. Yeah, it just depends. I mean, it depends on what you do. Like, I also have Baby Pac-Man for the Atari 7800, which is a really, really good fan-made game for the actual Baby Pac-Man arcade game. Nice meeting with a streamer from Hamburg, planning on getting a good headache from lots of cocktails. Oh, there you go. That sounds pretty awesome to me. Well, take care of yourself, Cryptzilla. We'll see you next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Always nice to meet a streamer. That's I met Willy Will in person. I can remember, like, it was like, hey, you're gonna meet up with this random dude that you've never met before, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Still, it doesn't matter, man. And I'm so glad we made the effort, man. We hang out all the time when we can. When time permits. I mean, he's got a family and stuff, you know. So I try to see if I try to take some whenever I'm like off from work and stuff. I always try to hang out with him. Amazing dude. So I've hung out with Baker. I've flown out to see him. Met Bruce Odyssey. Whoa, shoot! He did shoot a bullet off. I wasn't expecting that. Z Factor definitely failed the QA test. I don't know if it failed. It's just the Q&A part. I just think I think it failed in terms of it just, yeah. Oh no, you can do this. You can do that. It's definitely not. Yeah. A pivotal moment in my life. Our aquarium visit was so epic. Yeah, it was. We had a really, really good time that day in Monterey. It was such a fun time. I said Monterey is one of my favorite places to visit. It was almost a no-brainer. Even our time in San Francisco was cool too. Even though it was just you and me. I had a really good time at Pier 39 and all that. Let's go. Shoot, gunner behind. What are you gonna take, bro? So I'll get back to the comments here in a second. Let me just focus on this area. We'd love to meet Willy Will. Yeah, dude, he's quite the amazing dude. Not gonna lie. Cool. Down to 144 pounds to reach your goal. Yeah, I think the vegan food mostly killed me, though. Yeah, I killed you with the walking. We did an awful lot of walking. Yeah, I'm sorry the vegan food didn't agree with you, but you know, it's all good. We managed. Reached your goal. So yeah, I think I gained all of that weight. I'm 185, 190 now. I got the belly coming, but I think the highest I've ever been is 192 in my life, but not that I'm proud of that. But I just yeah. I'm not proud of it. And the funny thing is, I was like, I do a lot of exercise. I do a lot of walking and stuff like that. I do a little bit of hiking every now and then. And I don't know. Eat that cannon. That's right. I'm just having fun here. Oh, it didn't go up yet. One of these days, I'm gonna lose all my weight. I would like to get about maybe 155, 160 is where I'd like to be. I just gotta eat better. Because it's like the exercise isn't the problem. I said, my work, I'm usually doing about 10, 12,000 steps on average. So it's not that I'm not actually like physically active with like lifting boxes and stuff like that. But overall, it's just the eating. I just need to take better care of myself and what I'm eating. So the one thing I have been doing lately is I've been buying a lot more like salads and fruits and stuff like that to eat versus actually getting like a, you know, having like you know, like candies and stuff like that, little candies here and there. I love my fruits and vegetables, but I just don't eat enough of them. Like every time I go to Costco, I always get a bunch of bananas, and I always tell myself, if any of these things get thrown away, or would be thrown away, you're eating the damn things, regardless. So I usually get a bunch of about eight or nine of them, because it's Costco. They give you the biggest ones. Sweat and walking. Yeah, you have to sweat it off. I was so constipated. Yeah, no, I remember that. It sucked. I really hated that you had to go through that. Couldn't see me or junk. It's easy to gain weight and harder to lose. Yes, no, that is very, very true. Let that disappear. See, that's what I should have done the first time. We're doing okay so far. There's always, like, in both Contra games, it's like there's always one that just kind of like there's one part in the game that always just kind of like, I don't want to go through this part. This is the part that I'm gonna croak or something like that. Like the hardest one to try not to croak at. And it's for this game, it's level 6 when you're going through all of those stupid spike things come in from the sides. Whew. I thought I would have bit the big one right there if I didn't finish him off. It's not even 9 a.m. right now, and I'm craving some salmon. Okay. I cut out soda and junk food and eat chicken, fish, and turkey. Yeah, I think the thing for me is I've been drinking more soda lately, which is, I know, horrible. So I don't know. I just been having cravings for it. I used to be... Oh, shoot, I didn't want to do that. Through. That part. Do I have a Walmart near you? Yeah, sort of. It's about 5 or 6 miles away from the house. So in like a month. I haven't had salmon in like freaking forever. I love salmon too. Alright. Yeah, but we don't generally shop at Walmart too much. So if we do grocery shopping, we always go to Costco. Costco or Safeway. Gonna smoke salmon on your next visit? Hey, I'm down. I'm totally down, as long as that stuff comes right off the skin, dude. I actually had a friend of mine that who could really no longer lives around here, but used to be able to grill or like cook salmon. It was just the bomb. Put some like dark soy sauce on it or something, and with like a little bit of lemon. Oh man, it was really good. Actually, I think it was grilled salmon, if I remember correctly. It's been so many years. It was like a dark soy sauce with like lemon, and it was just so good. The teriyaki and honey sauce, hey, that works for me too. Drink called Clear American. It's like a soda, but no sugar, no calories, no caffeine. 89 cents a bottle? Huh. Could send me a picture of it. Be interested to see what it is. Hey, what's up, Uber? Good morning. Another competitor for the league. He's going to be doing his run tonight, one of the judges. I'm just pulling some... I've done 2 no-death runs on the original Contra today, and I'm working on number 2 right now for this one. I had a pretty funny moment at the end of the last Contra run, but yeah, whatever. I jumped when I didn't need to, and I got nailed by one of the pods coming out of the little alien spider creatures that came out of the pods. When I jumped up into the heart trying to get more damage in real quick, and yeah, it killed me. Cool. Not too much, it's me. Just sick as shit. Gotta clean the whole house. No, that sucks, man. Hope you feel better soon. Hope your little guy's doing okay too. Yeah, it always sucks. I think there was one, what was it? Was it the one season, I think Willie Will had like COVID or something, and he ended up having to do his run? It was just crazy. Ah, I didn't want that. So one thing to note in Super C, if you have a rapid fire on a gun power up or on a specific weapon, and you grab the same, and you grab a weapon that's of the same thing, it'll slow your gun back down. So one thing to remember for that. So if let's say since I have spread and the spreader and the rapid fire, so if I would have grabbed that spread gun, it would have slowed my shots down. And I'd have to grab another rapid fire in order to actually get it back up to speed. But just saying. Let me finish this, and then I'll get back to the comments since we're at the end of the level here. I don't have to rush anymore. Well, those bubbles can really, really wreck you if you're not careful. Alright, let's go. Wouldn't be too bad after... But after finding out Julian's allergies, I got super deep clean. Like a vacuum this thing, wash the curtains. Oh, I hear you. I don't blame you. There it is, guys. We did Contra. We did Super C back to back. GG's. No death run, back to back, both games. Let's go. I got stepkids that they clean the house since they're freeloaders anyway. That's a good way to end the stream, huh? All right. I'm glad I'm actually done now, because now this gives me a chance. I actually have some time now to upload my new intro and stuff. So yeah, well guys, starting tomorrow, as I start the Season 9 for the Retro Gaming League, my intro is going to be a little bit different. As I said, it's still going to have the same tune and everything. With the 1FG tune that Willie Will Greenslade Gaming made for me. I'll be still using that tune, but the actual like clips are going to be all different. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just reset this because I'm not going to let it. And then the outro is also going to be brand new, courtesy of Classic and Current Gaming, who helped me put my intro and outros together. Deadliest Catch, yeah, you love that thing. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. I'm drawing a blank here. Just to make sure that you check the About section of the page for the Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget also to subscribe over to our YouTube side, where most of my streams as well as recorded content all is over there. I'm actually going to be doing some recorded content this weekend, especially since I'm going to be doing my official run tomorrow, which is going to be relatively short. I'm going to have a little more time to put some stuff together. I'm going to have my PS1 hooked up and all that stuff, but get my crabs in my 20s. But anyway, let me see if there's any. No, he hasn't done his right. Okay. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for me today. Like I said, and so until next time, everybody, as always, please take care of yourselves and one another, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning around 9 a.m. Eastern for my official run for the debut of Season 9 of the Retro Gaming League, and we will be playing Strider 2 on the PlayStation 1. So on behalf of Little Squishy here, Squiggly, Little Shop of Horrors, and Talon and Dawn, our baby Metroids, as we say in Trozo, Turbinata Mushnu Duckins. See you next mission. Have a great day, everybody!